Do you get locked into cycles of strain where you're pushing so hard that you lose the flow, the synchronicity? Other times, you're twice as effective with less effort. Hi, I'm Gonsalves. I empower entrepreneurs to build profitable businesses by mastering their inner game through ancient Eastern practices. Today, I'm sharing a couple of Taoist techniques and some lessons from the river to release strain and reactivate flow state. So you can use the energy of the river or other elements like the ocean, the wind, trees, mountains, the earth to help you take back control of your brain, your energy, and your life. And while they don't replace practices like my key energetics classes, they're enjoyable and deeply enriching practices to add to your holistic toolkit. So there are times that strain helps us build resilience. I often cycle like a circular route down to a local river we call the puntledge on my way into the office and studio or on my way back home. And autumn's always an exciting time of year here on Vancouver Island where I live, as the salmon are running, bear are fishing, and it's just very active. All the animals are out feeding. And so there's always plenty to see and enjoy. So not long ago, I was down there and I was watching a few ducks. They're chilling out together in a protected spot so they can be somewhat relaxed, and they're facing upstream. So they're facing the current, which helps them build resilience in a relaxed state of being. It strengthens them without exhausting their energy. Just that right amount of push. And I started to think how sometimes we need some push or some resistance to create resilience within us. And resilience is a very important component of flow because it provides you with the confidence that you can relax and kind of let stress roll off, like water off a duck, right? I noticed every now and then and that one or more of these ducks would break away and float down the river for a bit. So other times, it's important to relax and release and just let things run their course, go with the flow. So you can take lessons from the ducks by observing how they harness the energy of the elements around them to thrive in all sorts of circumstances. They're pretty tough little beings. So you need to release first, then rejuvenate and strengthen yourself with fresh energy. And this is something we can do. If we're stressed and strained, we need to release it before trying to harness fresh energy. So if you try building more energy before releasing stress, strain, or energy from the past, you only empower the strain. And this works on spiritual and emotional planes too. So if you try to empower your mind and build influence when you're holding on to painful memories or negative information or self-limiting beliefs, you'll empower the pain or the negativity. So this is why we seek to purify the energy of our mind and body on a daily basis before adding more on. So you can go to the river, turn your back to the current, and relax your mind and allow the sounds, the energy of the river to flow through you and carry used energy, including complicated thoughts, grief, and physical strain downstream. And then you want to strengthen after you release. So that's very important too. So you do that by turning towards the current, allowing the force of the oncoming stream to strengthen you. You can just open yourself wide and just take it. So it works standing along the riverbank if it's not a good time to actually get in the river. So that's my tip today, and I'd love to hear how you use that. You can use this technique with the wind as well, as I mentioned, exactly the same way. Turn your back toward it to release, and just close your eyes and just open every cell in your body and just let it wash through you. And then turn to it and receive the brace. And you can use that with all sorts of different elements. Of course, water is related to cleansing and to release stagnant energy. And it's a great source of power, so it's ideal. And in ancient Eastern practices, the water element is associated with winter for the same reason, as a season for simple reflection and purification. The sound and the energy and the power of the water can release and strengthen energy very easily. You can even do it in the shower. You can start your shower and wash with warm water to open your pores and to release and relax. And then you can finish with cool or cold water to seal your pores and brace yourself a bit to harness the fresh energy and build resilience. Usually the more vitality you have, the more you can tolerate and enjoy cooler and cold water. So next week, I'll share how to release tight muscles and achy joints, along with the best way to balance strength and flexibility with some lessons from the trees. And if you want to go next level and experience how you can use key energetics to repel stress like water off the duck, scroll down and claim your free ticket to my upcoming masterclass.